Is the thought of does the thought of having to contact another prospecting in general, facing rejection, scare you to death? If so, this video is for you. And if we haven't met, my name is Edita. I'm from VIE Now, and I'm a network marketer like you. But I hate prospecting, and I hate chasing people, and I hate facing objections. So I was struggling until I found a way to get people to come to me instead. And I talk about it at VIE Now. And if you would like to grab my 3-step formula to recruit new team members without having to recruit, chase, and without having to feel awkward, you can find it at viesnow.com/3steps. The link is in the description of this video. And today I want to talk about fear, a lot of fear. So many network marketers experience all the time, day in, day out, basically. And I'm talking about it a lot from my own experience. I never was excited to wake up in the morning thinking I need to contact next 5 people, what am I gonna say, how are they gonna react, are they gonna say yes or no, will they agree to meet with me, when I meet with them, what am I gonna talk about, what am I gonna say, how are they gonna react, are they gonna be interested, are they gonna think I'm crazy, for getting involved in this stuff, and so on, loads of stuff. So basically it was very difficult, and I think fear of so many things in network marketing is a very common thing, and it's unfortunate because a lot of that fear doesn't need to be there. But when it comes to fear in general, so first of all, there are a few types of fear, and there are 2 big types of fear. So one type is something that you can't avoid, and it's out of your control. So then you think about a way to kind of take a different route or a different solution, or just accept it, if it's not something that it's health damaging or life threatening or something like that, maybe you don't see the way it is, and maybe you can actually somehow work around it. But and I have the feeling that a lot of network marketers think that things like prospecting or rejection and various silly objections are part of the game and can't be avoided. So which brings me to the second type of fear that is in your control, that and when it's in your control, when you have control over it, you can either prepare for it, or you can completely eliminate the reason why you are feeling that fear. And by eliminating, I'm not saying you should stop doing it. So I mean, if you believe in network marketing, if you believe in home-based business, good morning, Mark, nice to see you. You absolutely should do it. And the reason why is that prospecting, facing rejection, is absolutely not part of the type of the fears or causes of the fears that are out of your control. Thankfully. And I think 99% of network marketers think there is nothing they can do, it's part of the game, they just need to grow a thick skin, and all that kind of stuff, and it's just so not true, and it's just so not fair. And the only problem here is that people are lied to about how to build a network marketing business, and they think that doing things like that make them feel uncomfortable, awkward, that they feel bad about themselves, trigger self-doubt and all that kind of stuff. They think it's normal. It's just so unfair. So there are probably a couple of ways to address those fears that are in your control. So one way is to prepare better, and by that I mean developing certain skills. So do you think, let's say, if you have a fear of doing a presentation in the hotel, which was, for me, it was like, no, I'm not gonna do this, but let's say you have that, and what can you do? Well, you can learn the skills of how to give a presentation. Let's say you have a fear of, you go to a meeting with your prospect and you think, I don't know what to say. I don't know how to respond to various questions. Well, that's another skill you can learn. It's learnable. Don't listen to your upline. If they are telling you that you just share, that's not true. That's the very reason why so many network marketers drop out. Because they try what they know, and they don't know enough, and it's not working, and they get so much rejection, and they get upset. Everyone has feelings, and I mean, the idea of having a thick skin, I don't know, maybe it's a useful idea when it makes sense, but here it doesn't. And first of all, we want to operate in the ethical way in the first place, right? So if we feel that we're not doing that, naturally we're gonna have certain fears. If I know that I'm gonna say things that I don't quite believe myself, of course I'm gonna be scared and scared of reactions and so on. But the problem is that what else can I say? So it's a skill to learn. So you can do that, what to say, how to react, how to identify different types of people, how with different types of people react to what you're saying, how to close, how to present, how to do it without having to do a presentation, how to address various objections, how to answer the question, is this one of those pyramid schemes? All of that can be learned. And if you're not getting these answers from your upline, you need to find these answers somewhere else. And the reality of network marketing is that probably there is no company that provides this kind of training. And if you want to become a professional and learn the skills that you need to look for training outside of your company. Unless you have an upline that follows attraction marketing and knows this kind of stuff. The other way to eliminate certain fears, and it's not always available, but in terms of prospecting, addressing objections and so on, the best way is to completely eliminate the cause of that problem, so you don't have that fear at all. I remember how certain things clicked for me when I started studying attraction marketing, and certain things clicked for me like that in one moment. Because I remember I was on holidays at my sister's in France, and I kept thinking, I wanted to extend it, but I couldn't because I was gonna lose time. But this idea of going back to do the follow-ups with my prospects offline at the time, I did have to somehow pull myself together, and I totally didn't want to do it. And then I was reading the book about attraction marketing, and it started clicking, and I realized I don't have to go anywhere. I don't have to go and follow up with these people. And it actually doesn't make sense. So, when you learn a certain way of operating, when you learn a way of building a network marketing business without prospecting even, can you imagine how much fear goes away very easily, straight away? You don't have to prospect, you don't have to do crazy follow-ups with people who are clearly not interested. Why does that vanish? Because you learn how to find people that want your stuff. Because that's what attraction marketing teaches you. How to find these people, how to get them to come to you. And the same thing with objections. Just think about it. If people come to you, if you're targeting people who already like network marketing and they come to you because they like you, forget about the objections. There will always be certain types of objections, regardless of the industry, regardless of your product or company, or whether it's network marketing or marketing in general, or any business at all. People always have objections, but certain types of objections go away straight away. I haven't heard anything from my prospects about pyramid scheme for over 2 years now. That goes away. I don't even need it to learn how to answer this question. So when you learn not only the tactical skills, but the strategic skills that help you operate from the point of place of marketing, but not prospecting, certain things go away immediately, and so you remove certain fears from your life. And that gives so much confidence, and certain doubts go away, and you become so much stronger, and you start feeling that you are actually doing, you actually have a good business, a real business. It's very difficult to feel that way when you operate the way that gives you this constant something's not right. And if somebody throws objections at you, then it knocks you down, because you already felt that something wasn't right. So it's very important to operate the way that makes you not only feel confident, but also proud. That's what you get when you actually embrace marketing, and apply basic marketing concepts, to find the right people and to get them to come to you. So it was about fear, but it was a bit more, deeper than that, in terms of how attraction marketing works, really. So I hope you like this video, and thanks very much for watching. If you like the video, grab my 3-step formula to recruit new team members without having to prospect, without having to do crazy things and face fears that don't have to be there, at viesnow.com/3 steps. Thanks again. Have a nice day, and I'll talk to you tomorrow. Bye now.